हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हैं आप सब? हाँ, अब सही है, अब बढ़िया है ना, एकदम परफेक्ट। अब सही है अपना डेस्कटॉप ऑडियो, ये भी सही है। ऑडियो कैप्चर भी एकदम मस्त, एकदम परफेक्ट चल रहा है। तो आज हम वैसे सेंटिनल्स और G2 का मैच देखने आए थे। अभी मैच स्टार्ट होने में थोड़ी टाइम है, तो उसके बाद देखेंगे। पहले एक मैच वैल्यू का सोच रहा हूँ थोड़ा ना। चैटिंग करेंगे ना, चैटिंग इज़ बेस्ट, है ना। तो अपने चैटिंग वाले सेक्शन में आ जाते हैं ना, इसको अब मेरे को पता भी लगता रहेगा ना।
Match found.
अरे अरे, आराम से भाई। हाँ ठीक। कोई तो देख रहा है, कोई तो देख रहा है। थोड़ा वार्म अप।
Death match. Warm up.
क्या हुआ पिंग वैल्यू को? ओके, सबके पिंग गए हुए हैं। निकलो भाई, सर्वर ज़्यादा ही ग्लिच। ऐसा लग रहा था गेम पूरा चुपक रहा है इस ग्लिच में ना। बिना खेलता तेरे लिए भाई, कुछ सिल्वर में हो ना, आ जाओ। मैं क्या करूँ यार, मेन अकाउंट में इसकी दिक्कत थोड़ी है। स्किन भी खुली पड़ी है उसमें। इसमें ही रैंक अप करते हैं एक मैच, उसके बाद वैलो का सेंटिनल्स वर्सेस G2 का मैच देखेंगे।
Match found.
कहाँ है भाई? करंट वियर एक। हेलो हेलो हबीबी, हेलो हेलो हबीबी।
हेलो।
आया, बोला बोला बकरा हबीबी। Habibi, I take a raise and the viper. Two options.
It's fine. Pick anything.
हम वाइपर खेलने वाले हैं इस पे ना। भाई हबीबी क्या बोल दिया उसको, बहन जो तालिबान नहीं, मतलब जो बंदे हबीबी बोल रहे हैं। फन तो है भाई।
Let's take from them what they took from me.
कम हबीबी।
Everything.
हबीबी, if be fake then go A. Okay.
Oh, you wanna go, eh?
No no no, A fake.
Okay.
First go B and then go A. B fake, B fake. You guys go B. and then come A. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Here.
Spike carriers down.
Spike down B.
Poison orb emitting.
हबीबी अपना मर गया. Don't come, हबीबी. They already 3 people in A.
Poison's off. Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
हबीबी kill him. He's very low. बहुत लो हबीबी.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
अपना
You got this, Phoenix. Oh, nice try. Nice try.
Their killjoy is too smart for her own good.
nice try.
I reprimand.
Nasty. Disgusting players. Habibi, all come. Shower and plant. Make wall and plant.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Wait, I wall. Then we go. Nice, Habibi. Let's go, Habibi. Habibi, let's go.
Toxins going up.
Habibi. Just wall, Habibi. Habibi, wall.
Reloading.
क्या गंदा वॉल है भाई.
Spike planted.
Target sighted.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, Habibi. Oh my God, Habibi.
Nice.
Time for them to live.
Let's go, Habibi. Take this
Now
fight.
we can go B.
Yeah. Three come from belong and two go hookah. B window.
Fine.
Okay.
Take control.
Come with me. 2 people.
Careful now.
Habibi!
Blind us.
2 there. Reyna and only Reyna and KJ. Now Brimstone. वो देखो उसकी वॉल पे मर गया चूती. बहुत ही
Last player standing.
Nice one, Habibi. वेट कर रहा भाई रेना. बहस क्या. बी लॉन्ग से मैं अकेला जा रहा हूँ. बंदा यहाँ है. यहाँ पे फ्लैश कर रहा है. तू पीक लेना फिर. दिस इज अ गेम सेंस. ना खुद जा रहा भाई बंदा आगे. रेना तो ले लिया.
Reyna, time to hunt.
रेना लेना है पर घास चलने गई है बुद्धि अभी भी. Habibi, don't bait me this time.
Oh, bet, bro. I am blind.
Habib.
Wait, Habibi, let's go a shot. Nice, Habibi.
Careful now.
Toxins going up. I
ये
have the
ये
spike.
सारा वेट ही करता रहेगा ये जो रेना है ना इतना बहुत चूतिया है। कर ही नहीं रहा कुछ भाई बंदा।
Cutting ready.
Toxin screen down.
बॉल डाउन।
Enemy spotted A. Enemy spotted A. Reloading.
दिन को भी
Toxins going up.
Target sighted B.
हबीबी फ्रॉम हेयर हेयर वन हेयर हबीबी नाइस हबीबी। क्या बदीर आदमी है भाई।
Toxin screen down.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
ओह माय गॉड।
Spike down A.
Ay, corazón. I have the spike.
10 seconds left.
भाई ये पूरी टीम को वेट कर रहा है ये रेना जो है। यहाँ गया बंदा कुछ ही नहीं कर रहा ना आई डालना ना कुछ कर रहा है। क्या करें।
I'll survive a day or two. Can't say the
भाई
same
मैं
for
नहीं जा रहा
friends.
भाई रहना चूत गया आपने। डिस्गस्टिंग प्लेयर। अभी भी कैन यू कम बिलोंग यू जस्ट होल्ड दैट हुक्का
We go.
someone come belong flash or anything kayo use your dart यार
Spike down
मेरे बंदे
B.
गांजा फूक रहे हैं भाई क्या कर रहे हैं ये बंदे बता दो भाई। फुल वेटिंग गेम चल रहा है। ये देखिए देखिए देख
One
से
dead.
से ड्रैप में आई एम बिलोंग आई बहुत कर लो भाई। बहुत चूतिया टीम है बहुत चूतिया टीम है। डिस्गस्टिंग प्लेयर्स।
Last player standing.
देख 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 देख।
Spike down B.
भाग रहा है बंदे को देख के भाग रहा है। फटी हुई है भाई। भाई मैं अलग जा रहा हूँ। ये चूतिया वेट कर रहे हैं भाई मेरे को। कुछ अलोंग अलग खेलता हूँ इनसे तो कोई किल विल तो मिलेंगे। साढ़े वेट ही करते रहेंगे मेरे को। खेल ही नहीं रहे भाई ये अपना ही गेम चल रहा है इनका बहन चूतिया का।
Come on, let's go.
Toxins going up.
Watch out.
Careful.
वन एयर
Here. Careful. Toxin screen down. Toxins going up.
Target sighted A.
Toxin screen down.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Toxins going up.
Last player standing.
110 किल जो है।
Opponent.
बहुत लो अभी भी जिस राउंड में गन आ रही है उस राउंड में हो रहा हूँ वेट। इस मैच के बाद जा रहा हूँ मैं तो सेंटिनल्स का मैच देखना। स्ट्रीम करेंगे भाई लाइव।
I'll outshine all their ages.
रेस लेता भाई मारता तो बहन जो घुस ही नहीं रहा ना आगे। बोल देगा भाई मैं 0 किल पे हूँ। ये भाई ये गंदे प्लेयर बहन जो
Don't hold
back.
पीछे से खेल लो। लोड़ी टीम है भाई, बहुत चुतिया टीम। फुल वेटिंग गेम चल रहा है, फुल। अरे बहन का लोड़ा अलग खेल रहा।
Toxins, poison orb emitting.
Going up. Reloading.
What a way to die. Spike planted. Toxin screen down. Don't get in my way.
Last player standing.
You will not kill my ally.
One down.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
You only thought that was
अब
close.
हबीबी
Viper, must you always play with your food?
Habibi, do you have mic? Habibi, give some calls. Can you come with me in B long? Don't bait me. Just use your abilities. Duelist. We need your flashes. Kayo, use your.
Viper drop.
Thank you.
Can you slow here?
There.
Slope, slope. Wait, wait.
Enemy spotted.
Toxins going up. Toxins lying down.
Rotate 30B.
Reloading. Rest.
Toxins going up.
Reload.
Poison orb emitting.
Spike down A.
Suppressing. Target sighted A.
Toxin screen down.
Habibi, go, Reina. Let's go.
Target sighted A.
Your game, Reina, not my game. Nice. Reina more.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. One heaven, Habibi.
Spike down A.
Don't throw. 3v1, Habibi. Nice. Come back time.
You want me serious? You got me.
ठंडे प्लेयर है भाई, ठंडे बोलते हैं ना, ठंडे प्लेयर्स. अभी भी all four go A here. Shower and Sage make wall like this and go plant here. Shower plant, shower plant.
No charges left. Poison orb emitting.
Let's go.
Toxins going up.
Let's go, Sage. Plant, wall.
Wall raised. Like the
Toxin
spike.
screen
Joke's
down.
over. You're dead.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Habibi, time to die.
Last player standing.
Nice, Habibi.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
30 seconds left.
orb emitting. Toxins going up.
Ten seconds left.
Dead.
Prepare for hellfire!
Toxin screen down.
The enemy only looks composed. Their heart's still a different story.
भाई मुझे सपोर्ट नहीं है इसमें, सही बताऊँ। पेल तो पूरी टीम को ले जाऊँगा, ये मेरे बंदे कुछ कर ही नहीं भी नहीं रहे। अरे ना बेट करके मार रही है फिनिक्स। कायो का पता ही नहीं। कायो कायो कम भी लॉन्ग यूज़ यार, क्या बोलते हैं लोड़े उसको, बोलते हैं ना, समझदार कोई सारा काफ़ी है। भोसड़ी का वहाँ पे,
Get out of my way.
भोसड़ी का बहुत मारा जा रहा है, घंटे हो गए, परेशान होगा भाई मैं।
Toxins going up.
Cutting their vision.
Toxin screen down.
Still in sight.
Throwing charge.
Poison toxins going up. No charges left.
Feeling some defenders down. Reloading.
Spike planted. Toxin screen down.
Many enemies.
One enemy remaining.
Poison's off.
डोंट थ्रो अभी भी। भाई
They're just batteries. I may need a recharge.
बहुत कर रहा है भैंस यहाँ मुझे। लेट्स गो हबीबी, ए शॉट प्लांट हबीबी, हबीबी। all 5 A. Okay, I give you smokes. Habibi says come A.
Flag it.
Toxins going up.
Reload.
Wait Habibi.
Reloading.
Why you flash me Habibi?
Toxin screen down.
Wait. I have no smokes. No smokes.
Flash.
Poison ore. Toxins going up.
Still in sight.
Toxin screen down.
My corazón.
Obstacle removed.
Plant Kayo. Habibi. Plant.
Pressed.
Wall raised.
Toxins going up.
Light planted. Reloading.
Poison ore emitting. Toxin screen down. Get out of my way. Poison ore emitting.
One enemy remaining.
Habibi. Why you? Says Habibi. I know मैं मरता, ये बंदा कर ही नहीं रहा।
Last round before the switch.
Don't be chill.
You love B? You always go B. You love B. That's why. Let's go! Coming, Habibi, Habibi.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Oh my god, Habibi.
Law.
You bully, Habibi. Habibi, you bully.
Switching sides.
Why you bully him? Let's go, Habibi. One way. Okay. You need the smokes, Habibi, run up.
Let's get this done.
Huh? What?
You need the smokes. Wall.
Oh, yeah.
Grenade out. Knife deployed.
B footstep, below.
Toxins going up.
Okay. Don't go outside. Kayo.
Here.
I tell you, Habibi.
Toxin screen down.
I'm going back to it.
Toxins going up.
Spike down B.
One here. They coming. Hey, they coming
Yeah,
in.
going.
They coming
Toxin
in.
screen down.
Spike down A.
Nice.
Oh my god. Both a shot.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
30
nice,
seconds left.
Habibi. Oof, Habibi.
Activating kill mode. That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
Vakla.
Isolate and exterminate. Poison orb emitting.
Wait, Habibi.
Toxins going up.
Nice, Habibi.
B, they're coming.
Toxin screen
Long.
down.
Oh my god, one behind you.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Belong. Head.
You will
Nice.
barely work the effort.
Nice, Habibi. Oh my god, Habibi.
What is this world hurt me? It's mine.
My ultimate isn't ready.
Habibi, can you hold the A shot?
Okay. Someone go B.
Phoenix, Kayo, you go. B.
Phoenix go B.
Come. Poison orb emitting.
Why you TP?
No charges left.
Are you mad? Habibi. Shower maybe.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Poison's off. Poison orb emitting.
Still in sight.
Toxins going up.
Pick.
Why you TP? Why you pushing? No sense too.
Dead fool. Toxins going up.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Oh, ET.
Toxins going up.
Last player standing.
Habibi!
Reloading.
Clutch.
Nice Habibi. Nice throw Habibi.
Who to smother first?
गंदे प्लेयर है भाई, बहुत गंदे प्लेयर है.
Poison orb emitting. Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Take coming shower.
Don't get in my way.
Care a shot, they going back maybe.
Toxins going up.
Nice throw Habibi. Why you always rushing to Habibi? चूतिए बंदे बार रश कर रहे हैं, मना कर रहा हूँ मैं.
Toxin screen down.
Joke's over. You're dead.
सुनना ही नहीं बहन के लोगों को.
No charges left. Toxins going up.
You should run. 30 seconds left.
Toxin screen down.
चूतिया
Last
टीम है.
player standing. Spike down B. 10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Habibi, why you pushing always time? All time you pushing, guys. Just hold there.
Survive danger too. Can't say the same.
Be patient. We need patience. Just hold angles, don't push. Why you guys die here? One die here, one here. Always pushing. Two people from the team. Disgusting player. Play from the back side. Don't push. चूतिया प्लेयर वैन चो.
Suppress it. Enemy suppressed. Ha. Flag it.
Toxins going up.
Okay, B.
You so good, bro.
Prepared for hellfire.
चूतिया वैन चो.
Toxin screen down. Here.
Two here. I need support. Rena, it's your game, not mine.
Yeah.
Enemy suppressed.
One close. Close left.
Spike planted.
Left and right. चूतिया का डील लिस्ट है मैन को.
Last player standing.
Nice, Habibi, you don't hold him.
Here.
You always pushing. How can you dive Phoenix 15 times? 15 बार मारा भाई अपना Phoenix का. चूतिया प्लेयर है. 3v5 चल रहा है.
Toxins going up.
Let's make a plan, then execute.
Yes. Wall A shot. Wall A shot. Phoenix play from the here. Okay? Don't go aggressive. Simple calls. Rena, come from B. Come B, Rena. I need your help in B. You guys play from A. Play slow. Okay? चूतिए बंदे हैं सर जब भी नहीं पढ़ना भी हो. Use your abilities, just hold him. Okay? Nice, Habibi. Disgusting player, man.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Target sighted A.
Reloading. Enemy spotted. A.
Ouch.
Cutting their vision.
Close.
There.
Spike planted.
Can you heal me, Habibi?
No heal. Pull down.
Poison orb emitting.
Last player standing.
Oh my god! How can you die, Phoenix? Every time I see you.
Don't start resting. Still watching.
They always coming for you, Phoenix. चूतिया फिनिक्स है अपना. चूतिया टीम फिनिक्स मैंने जिंदगी में नहीं देखा इतना. I am coming here. Okay. Don't throw, Sage. You always die here.
Multiple targets A.
Poison orb emitting.
Reloading.
Poison's off.
बहनचोद मेरे टीममेट हैं क्या चूतियां हैं. Sage come. It's Sage A.
Spike planted.
Heal, Sage, heal. Come, heal.
Healing.
Nice.
Poison orb emitting.
You will not kill my allies.
Defuse.
Poison's off.
One enemy
Defuse.
remaining.
Nice, Habibi. Nice,
Look at
Habibi.
me. I'm no.
भाई आया तो
By
फिनिक्स
your
किसी राउंड तो काम आया भाई. बधिर प्लेयर.
Anyone have funds to spare?
अरे ना buy me Habibi. It's time to win. अरे ना Habibi, can you buy?
Hey, Sage can buy half shield.
Nice. I have all. Okay. B retake. Okay.
No one walks away.
Yeah.
Poison orb emitting. Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Okay, coming B.
Poison orb
Okay,
emitting.
Habibi, I am coming. You guys just hold the. Hey, Kayo Phoenix. You always, man. No, rush. Man. Let's go. Flash, Rena, flash. You have flash?
Nope, no flash, no flash.
Spike planted.
Kayo, Brim low.
Don't get in my way.
One enemy remaining.
Defuse.
Reloading. The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Anyone have fun?
Habibi, buy me, Habibi. गनी नहीं आ रही बहन चो. No need to operator. Can you buy me Phantom?
Anyone have funds to spare?
मार के लेंगे बहन की आँख बंदों से. हाँ.
Toxins going up.
Careful now.
Toxin screen down.
Habibi, hul,
Spike
Habibi. Waka, hul, Habibi. Can you... Brimstone lamps.
We should run.
Can do it, run and gun. Say you can do it. Kabhi.
One enemy remaining.
Brim lamps.
Player standing.
Yes! Reload. Nice. भाई कैसे जीत रहे हैं? How can we win? Take it. Nice.
Look them in the
Can you
eyes.
buy me Phantom Z? Z Phantom? Do you have?
What?
Z Phantom Z.
Yeah, they're enemies.
Okay.
Anyone have funds to spare?
Can you buy? Sage. It's, you have money, Sage.
Thank you. Poison orb emitting.
Joke's over.
Please on.
You're
B.
dead.
Toxins going up.
Starting him down.
Toxin screen down.
Choti him down.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Let's go! Where is Jet Phantom? Diffuse. Diffuse, guys.
Tech mode in, one guy. Prime mode in.
Where is? Okay, I take. You need Odin?
Match point.
We win this battle. We win this
Take
war.
it. You need Odin. Take it.
Anyone have funds to spare?
Drop.
Thank you.
Let's go. Phoenix, you just hold shower, okay?
Toxins going up.
Spike down B.
Careful now.
You will not kill my allies.
They're in B. Got tipping. They're coming here.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Going up.
Toxins going
Just
up.
hold.
Spike down A.
They have no
Toxin
time.
screen
Just hold.
down.
30 seconds left. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Poison's off. Toxins going up. Poison orb emitting.
10 seconds left.
Can you subscribe me? I am live on YouTube. GreNinja Valorant.
Okay, bro. Okay.
GreNinja Valorant. In team chat. Let's go.
G's here, maybe stack up for a full-on sight here early on. G2 going to be called upon very early in this round. Again, I don't want to see them lean too heavily forward. This time looks like spread. It's only Mixwell in the minute towards screens on A. It's double stack towards B tower actually, with a rover down towards garage. But Sentinel spread across as well. Kellogg's going to be called upon in mid here.
Okay, gets out. Might play Nookie a little. Didn't quite get the pickup he wanted, and damage not quite being done until then. Coldamenta going to draw blood over by Mailroom, and they are actually greeting the challenge in towards middle, keeping them just to arm's length, maybe just far enough for those rifles to ring through. But bear in mind, statistically,
I am back, guys.
By every account, statistically, and any way you want to look at this, G2 should be able to convert this round. But those SMGs are nice and close. If they can keep pressuring mid, can still do damage. Now again, this pressure is between Nookie and Kellogg's.
भाई कौन है डिसलाइक करने वाले तुम्हारी बहु भाग गए
way closer. Rover has to be called upon for a gravity well there. And Sentinel's closing the distance here. It's going to be really difficult. Kellogg's down to 2 HP.
Yeah, this is good though. Nice aim from him, but now he's under severe scrutiny. He's going to be eventually found. Over's got his back though, and this is good trading. Dapper, great work. Big damage. Wants to pressure CT. Why not get in there? Get in their faces. Nookie, he's got it. There's one back, as they needed to stop the rot. You don't want to see that bonus round being converted. That's when a spiral could occur.
Yeah, again, one more weapon there. I'm a little more concerned for G2, but majority stand. Sentinels forced to reinvest. Yeah, it's interesting to see again that slow kind of progression through mid. Again, trying to cut down the distance, make the most of those SMGs. Too well positioned to handle that though. Again, Sentinels this time actually though. 3 members over towards A main. Again, Mixwell the only one on A side for G2. Very careful here. Again, the vital wall up. Sick actually opens up straight away onto Kellogg's.
Look, you can get away with that against others, but the aim on the Sentinel side is just unrelenting. Mixwell's going to have to deal with this as well now. 10's on the other side. He knows what's around that corner, but he's got Nookie by his side, so it's not so bad just yet. Actually, even gets to back away. Utility work, but does he dare double down? Nookie wants it, sticks around for it. This isn't bad, but this is still such a bloody battle as Sick wins that final fight, and now suddenly the site is open, ready for the taking of 3v2, and there's going to be the ult to just allow that ferrying of the spike across safely.
Yeah, it's going to be a comfortable plant inside the Viper's pit. Over and really difficult to break through here, especially Zom's positioned so deep. He gives them a pocket just behind on site really to play from. The wall as well across elbow. This is a tough retake for them.
Think about the utility that's just been flooded in. You can just sit the time ticking so favourably towards Sentinels. Clover shows where he is now, pulls attention, but shows that he's also off it. Dips away, but that allows Coldamenta find a bit of space towards Dapper, but bear in mind there is one player who is the safety net, but that is going to be Zoms. Has to give away position, but he will get him over. That's exactly what the Doctor ordered, as Zoms, the swishest safety net so far.
Actually, investment of the ultimate there as well, very, very late into that.
भाई लाइव वो YouTube पे मैच चल रहा सेंटिनल्स वर्सेस G2 का, आओ देखते हैं साथ में, लाइव आ जाओ, GreNinja Valorant सर्च करो, सबसे पहले आऊंगा, ठीक है ना?
So kind of Nuki coming across to rotate, Mixwell obviously put in grave danger behind the wall. Again, if they can stack up like this, I think Sentinels really time and time again condition G2 to lean a couple of players towards that, and look at it now on the back of that previous round. They've got Kellogg's there, Coldamenta switched up, Mixwell now again looking for control around the orb. Nuki put in a position where a lot of pressure if he tries to even stop this cross into Mayo.
Again, G2 have a couple of bits and pieces. Mixwell and Nuki getting the Spectres, a couple of Sheriffs to supplement, but it's very light in comparison, of course, to Sentinels, who are sitting quite flush. Shaz on the Spectre, the rest all locked and loaded, but maybe feeling out what they're coming up against. No real rush on this one yet. Yes, the wall's invested in tens, showing a little leg, but it's not too much to worry about just yet. 58 seconds, there's the first contact. Sick with a comfortable opening, looking like they want to get towards B now. Take that space that's been given and allow tens that freedom to roam a little further forward, clear the site, and you can already see those defensive lines are starting to build up around this site.
Dapper, good awareness by Kellogg's, at least there's a possibility Coldamenta actually good for the trade. One weapon retrieved at least in mid, but all they can do this round. Sentinels with a man advantage, and it's tough to break through here with two SMGs. Coldamenta didn't even get out of that smoke actually. Sick. For a moment glanced away, and actually Coldamenta finds one.
Yeah, but it's instantly traded. That's the beauty there of tens coming around, but it is going to be found again by Nuki, so there's a bit of a back and forth here, but Mixwell just saying geared out for it, as tens is just locked in the back of the site, and Zoms is the one to shut it out. This is comfortable from Sentinels. Yes, a couple of kills here and there, but I'm looking at rounds now. This is not a comfy map for G2. If you look statistically, sure, you may look at it on first glance and go, oh, that's okay, but think outside that one game they played recently, it's all been relatively far in the past. This has not been a map that they sit on, so this is a gorgeous take on your screen. They're feeling themselves, they're pumped up, and why not? This is the first step on the stage for them. They have to reclaim that reputation that obviously followed them off the back of Reykjavik, that the #1. And again, I've not seen a team look so comfortable with the target on their back as they do.
Shazam actually going to pop. Play Storm up the rip here. Kellogg's actually with the operator online. He's invest the showstopper, but
सारे dislike करके गए हैं भाई, क्या बंदे आ रहे हैं.
A lot of utility getting sent out here by Nuki just to try and slow down this push or try and regain some control.
Nice.
Actually, Tens will find two there. Tens and Zoms fall.
Yeah, that's so well done by Nuki. Finally taking a little bit of, I guess, proactive play towards middle, even though he's been pretty much dictated to by that man. Even just the audio cue forced his hand earlier on. And now Shazam is not done yet. He still has to do some more because Dapper just got caught off trying to play up towards A. Can Shaz do something miraculous here? Knives out. It's time to go. Has to find the player just around that corner. He knows what he's got to do. And no, it's not worked out well. Coldamenta, lovely play there. Very calm.
Yeah, again, Dapper, we've seen him in another situation. Coldamenta this time around waiting there, anticipating that lurk. That's going to be the big problem for G2. If they can actually spread thin enough where they can greet this presence in mid, they can maintain control and look to Kellogg's on the operator to do that towards B garage at least. But Dapper is going to be a constant threat throughout this half. Actually, Sentinels now. Sheriff's across the border, Stinger. Side of Dapper.
Went real Australian on that.
Stinger.
Bit sharky.
Bit sharky out here today.
But we'll see what it looks like. This is a... I mean, we've got 4 Sheriffs. So a little bit of a Shiko here. Maybe they can punish these closer angles. But G2 well aware, of course, of the economy. Maybe not the Stinger, so going to have to respect that. Sit a little deeper. Make it hard work. Sentinels do at least get a little bit of ground gain towards that A site. The Coldamenta just happy to sit back, spam away. Too many worries just yet.
10 सेंटिनल 10
That's what makes me nervous.
10 जा रहा है भाई
This is
बीच
what
से पूरी टीम
Kellogg's
रोटेट
being in
कर रही है
position with the
बीच
operator to greet kind
बी
of
पे भी दो
the
बंदे हैं
other
मिड में
side
जेट
of this
के भाई
play.
क्या सेटअप है
And that's on the back of that
अच्छा,
contact.
Shazam
play,
mid
right?
में।
So absolutely
ओ
can't
भाई।
fault Zoms for trying to
Shazam
find
का
something
गेम है
in
ये
there, but that's what I'm looking for G2 is remaining
पर नहीं भी
composed,
कुछ पता
keeping
नहीं
that
है
structure and formation on the defensive half.
He could overwhelm us so easily. Yeah,
चाटा
there
भाई
is. That's the problem. There it is,
ओ
10.
भाई
Welcome to NA
Charta
Valorant,
way.
boys. It hits different out here. That's an op now gone. They've got the site to themselves. Keep in mind,
Cherries
Shaz was
one
holding that
taps.
rotation too. They're
This
going to
is
be so
Cherry one tap.
aware of where people are. Shaz can now get that spike plant. They're going to be getting the res back up. It's all 5 standing now against 3. And this is just panic stations galore. Look at this
Oh
play
my
coming
God.
out. Dapper
Dapper.
is just a rock for this side.
Best.
And you had no right getting this round, but it looks like it's theirs. Unless Coldamenta wants to clutch this one out. A 1v3
क्या होगा क्या
now presented.
मुश्किल है
He's got to get this done, but it ain't easy. And
भाई
it's not going to happen.
50 निकाल लिया
Dapper Sentinels.
Best.
What a way to turn it around.
And this is the problem. You talk about the composure for
भाई
G2. You give
50
Sentinels
निकाल
an
दिया
inch,
भाई मौज कर दी इन्होंने तो
just systematically breaking down
But
the
they
weaker
headshot.
sides of G2's defense, and 10's in perfect position to punish Kellogg's there. It's just insane to watch that. And that's the thing, as soon as those weapons come through, even with the lockdown.
I love this. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, shout out to cameraman. Whichever one called, they're like, okay, fine.
We're going to get some good B-roll
the
today.
yellow one? Yeah, there we
Yes,
are.
yeah.
Find the one yelling, find the one real sad. There it
भाई
is.
जो भी
gorgeous.
hater है
We
ना
do have
dislike
timeout.
करा बाहर
And that's
में
going to be a
जाओ।
tilter as well.
फर्क
That's
नहीं
around where
पड़ता,
you're like,
हमारे
okay, well, they've
dislike
got
से मेरी
Stinger,
वो
got the
आएगी।
Sheriffs. Okay, we'll just play this
देखते
pretty
रहो।
chill, sit back, sit deep. Maybe
दो
don't
डिसलाइक
ego
हैं
challenge
जिन्हें भी
people
मैंने
with
हराया
10s, don't
मैच
just sit
में
on
या
anger.
टीम में
Usually advisable,
It's there's like a safety, warning on it. Like, do not do this. You know what I mean? Like, again, I think something that we talked
Time out,
about
guys.
throughout, the regular season leading into this was the mechanics. Some of the North American.
टाइम आउट क्या पेल रहे हैं भाई सेंटिनल्स वाले रोड़े की ना भाई जॉन विक क्या पीला भाई उसको होश ही नहीं करने दिया तेरे भाई ने जो पीला ना लास्ट में 24 किल तो हमारे खेल ही नहीं थे 3v5 चल रहा था थोड़ा सा इसने मारा थोड़ा सा यूज है अपना सेंटिनल्स फैन आ रहा है क्या कोई सब ऑफलाइन है यार मेरी फ्लैट की आईडी वापस मिल जाए उसमें साला रैंक अप करूँगा उसमें मिल जाए ना मज़ा आ जाएगा डायमंड जाता भैंस के यहाँ खेल ही नहीं पा रहा उसमें इन आईडिया में रैंक अप हो ही नहीं रहा ऐसे ऐसे टीममेट मिल रहे भाई क्या बोलूँ ये मस्त है महंगी बहुत है भाई ये स्किन्स कौन ले रहा भाई इन्हें और यहाँ देख भाई हालत 0 क्रेड्स 0 है कौन ले लेगा भाई ओ भाई भाई ये 100 यूरो का बंडल है कौन यानी $200 $200 भाई कौन खर्च कर देगा इसमें 14,000 रुपये हेलो 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 हबीबी हुल हबीबी हबीबी do you have mic I will only play one agent in this map maybe 2 Sova not Sova I will play Raze for that map okay I take Raze Jet bhi hai bhai I think I play Jet is good for Hassan oh my god player 3 we need smokes only controller we need controller bro How can we enter inside without controller? Try to understand. Yeah. You can easily hold mid with the help of Sova and KJ. Jet is a duelist, bro, not a controller. Okay. हेलो करो दोबारा चैट में. ये क्या बात, क्या माइक.
Different battlefield, same crap.
Let's go, Habibi.
Reloading.
Guys, can you come here? We need the smokes. DP smokes.
Here.
One is smokes here, one here. And Reina, can you flash here? I need your flash. Don't be.
I swear if you don't get 4 kills, my bad.
Oh my god.
Right here.
भाई नाम चेंज करना पड़ेगा रे.
Vishal, you have to spike, bro.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, both low.
Down A.
Sage and Reina very low. Sage very low, literally. 10 HP. Nice.
Spikes down.
Smoke's down. See ya.
Last
Sage very
player
low,
standing.
literally.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
One.
Scanning ahead.
He's left.
Here, A shot. Maybe under. Yeah, FK. Go. Kill. It's your kill. क्या मारा भाई तुम्हारे भाई ने घुस के. 2 असिस्ट मिले भाई.
Clutch.
Do not hunt the hunter.
I think they remake maybe.
Impressed, Sova. Even with blood in your hands.
मेरी टीम नहीं होती भाई मेरे साथ. मैं तो घुस के 2 को पेल भी दिया, उनकी फट भी गई. मेरी टीम नहीं थी भाई साथ में, निकल जाओ वरना. फट गई थी उनकी अच्छी खासी बहुत, है ना. Don't trust B, okay? Just take a pick and then go.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
Revealing area.
Blocking sight. Turn out.
Oh my god. KJ inside. Nice.
70 attack.
Nice. Nobody inside. KJ, the plant. You have this spike. They going for the buy round.
Alarm bot out. Placing sentry.
Enemy spotted B.
सीन कर दिए थे भैंस.
Stim beacon down. Scanning ahead. There they are.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, my friend.
One step closer.
Can you upgrade it? You are upgraded, Sova? No. Can you drop me?
No.
Then I buy Marshall.
No.
इसमें क्या नो है भाई?
You better run, Sova.
Right here.
Caution here. Right here.
Here.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my god.
30 seconds left.
Turrets destroyed. Spikes down. Placing alarm bomb. Placing swarm grenade.
इसने क्लच कर दिया ना भाइयों. Nice. कितने बोला नहीं कुछ भी.
My knees are gonna kill after this.
You are guys in same party, I think.
No.
You play like apna apna.
No.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Need help.
Yes.
Time for
Play
a
for
field
picks.
test.
Right here.
Blocking sight.
Nice brimstone.
Turret out. Initiated.
One more, Reina. One more. Nice, Reina.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my god. 120 Sage. 120.
Found them.
रेना अपनी डम्ब है भाई. ना भाई क्या आगे पुश कर रही है वैन जो यहाँ जाके मर रही है. ब्रिम और भी इसका चाचा.
May the wind guide your
I
blades,
love you so much.
and my arrows.
Brim, don't die early. We need your smokes. Try to don't die. Okay?
Saving.
I'm saving.
Don't die early. Don't peek. Brim. सारे आ जाओ. भाई थ्रो कर रहे भाई अपना चूतिया लो भी आती है इसलिए मैं खेलता ही नहीं सोलो पे.
Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
There they are. Deploying drone.
55-25 Reina.
Spike down A.
55 Reina.
Spike.
Last player standing.
माइक है बहनचोद. बोल लो मुंह ऐसे. गंदे प्लेयर हो. टीममेट्स.
A bow and arrow is all.
टीममेट्स डू योर माइक.
Sometimes old ways are best.
रेना भाई अलग मत खेल. सिंपल बोल रहा हूँ. एक
Here.
ब्रिम 2 स्मोक्स. रेना
Here.
फ्लैश. आई डैश हिम
Here.
जनरेटर. ओके टाइमिंग पे करना जो भी है सब. और केजे तू बैक से अब देख लेना. सोवा साइड में रिवील और
Here.
ब्रिम 2 स्मोक. रेना टाइमिंग पे तेरा फ्लैश चाहिए मेरे को एकदम जब मैं डैश आउट करूँ इन्फो मिलेगा.
Feeling sight. Cutting their vision.
Smoke's down.
कर कर कर. मादर चोद इधर ही बैठा है यार.
Spike down A.
ऐसे कौन लगाता है यूटिलिटी. ऐसे कौन लगाता है भाई.
Placing swarm. I got this one.
जहाँ मारना था वहीं नहीं मारी बंदे ने. यहाँ पे बंदा है.
Spikes down.
अल्ट करते के जे.
Get out of my way. Initiated.
हेल्प कर ब्रिम, तेरा ही गेम है। अल्ट मार दियो, मैं बोलूँ मार मार। कर ही नहीं रहा भाई वो बंदा।
Last player standing.
यार मेरे बंदे छूती हैं एक नंबर पे, सिंपल बोल रहा हूँ। तो वो रेना भाई अपना पहले ही फ्लैश इस्तेमाल कर लिया जब टाइम के, जब साड़ा पीछे बैठा पूरे मैप में हट के ही बैठा। गिर जा तू मेरे सिर पे बहन चो, पंखा ऐसा हो रहा गिरने को तैयार।
Right here. Right here.
What's this?
Revealing area.
Enemy
Small
spotted me.
Spike down mid.
Launching smoke.
They will cover.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
The rush.
और पड़ता है तेरे पीछे।
One enemy remaining.
भाई बहुत बढ़िया, मज़ा आ रहा, बहुत मज़ा आ रहा। मेरी टीम मेरे को बेट कर रही, बोलेगी मैं गंदा खेल रहा। ओपिंग देख ले, कुछ ना आ तो कुछ ही सही है। Team this.
Overtake them.
No calls.
Time out. Got it.
Right here.
Enemy spotted me.
एक ये शॉट था, एक मिड था।
The hunt begins.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted B. Need help.
No one escapes my sight. No one.
Where are we going this time? Remember what worked in the past.
Need a drop.
Cool. That's how you survive.
Turret out.
सर भोपड़ी के तू ओपिंग फिल्मा की तू।
Smoke's down. Got the spike.
Enemy spotted me.
You will not kill my allies. Reloading. Blocking sight.
जाना साइड में रहना भाई, क्या बदीरा आदमी है।
Spike down B.
गांड फटी पड़ी है भाई बंदों की, भैंस चोद। जा ही नहीं रहा साइड में, बेटिंग गेम चल रहा ना लोडो का।
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
घुस जाकर भाई, ये क्या कि वापस क्यों आ रहा था रेना? सच बताने यहाँ से वापस क्यों आया तू पिज्जा से, जब मैं तेरा बैक से देख रहा हूँ यार, शॉट देख रहा हूँ। फिर बोलता है बहन चो क्या बेट, ये बेटिंग गेम ही तो है और क्या। हाँ बंदे हैं।
No charges left. Blocking sight. Get out of my way. Blocking sight.
जा जा रेना आगे जा, तेरे को स्मोक दिया। ये देख लोडू बहन चो के
Oops.
केजे ने भाई बुद्धि खराब कर रखी, सही बोल रहा हूँ पूरी टीम पे। बहन चो एक बैक स्टेप आ रहा। 120 दोनों 100, एक 120 है और एक 80 है। रियल वाला, रियल वाले हैं भाई दोनों। पता नहीं कैसे बच गए बहन चो, नाइफ तो सही लगे थे उनको। एक एक एंगल देखो ना अपना। ब्रिम हाँ यही देख, सही देख रहा था, बस ऐसे ही देखते रहो, दोनों सही देख रहे अपना अपना। नाइस शॉट, नाइस शॉट।
Remember, your weapon is
ओए
only
आयन
a
ऑफ
tool.
किस पे है तुम में से?
Don't just
थी ना
shoot.
किसी का?
You have to think.
करिए भाई। भाई मेन अकाउंट में यार मैं खेलता ना, मेरे पे रिवर है, पता है, रिवर ऑपरेटर है, सबकी बाप है वो। अब घुसते हैं ना सोवा, इनको भाड़ में जान दे बहन चोद, ये दोनों मादर चोद आदमी है। केजे जो है अपना है ना, वो पीक करेगा, पहले ही बोल रहा हूँ।
Blocking sight.
ये चेक कर।
Here.
Scanning ahead. Reloading.
मेरे ऊपर बंदे हैं जस्ट।
You're spiking.
I know bro, I have a spike. Just hold the angles. That's why I'm calling.
Here.
Last player standing. Flawless.
भाई तुम देख नहीं रहे, सच बोल रहा हूँ। अगर तुमको नहीं आती कौन सी भाषा आता है, which language you understand bro?
Last round in the
Tell
half.
me.
Buy all you need.
I speak 3-4 language. मैं बोला यार मेरे ऊपर बंदे क्या कर रहे हैं, 3 बंदे यहाँ से पता हो, एक से मर गए है ना।
Stay safe.
मैं इसी आईडी को हटाऊंगा यार, इसमें नाम हाइड नहीं है मैं।
Caution here. Reloading.
Nowhere to run! I am the hunter!
सोवा सोनू, सोवा भाई अपना प्रो है ज़्यादा।
Blocking sight.
सोवा अगर क्या है भाई पता नहीं। केजे साइड में खेल रहा।
Blocking sight.
Last
Spike
player
carrier is
standing.
killed.
Spike down B.
Yikes.
Left,
Blocking
left.
sight.
30 seconds left.
One main. So far.
Enemy kill.
No time.
10 seconds left.
I got the spike.
ऐसे ही होगा भाई जब तुम कॉल ना सुनोगे ना। डोंट अंडरस्टैंड द कॉल।
Switching sides.
और भाई क्या हाल है भाई? बढ़िया भाई,
win and get out of
एकदम ना गधे टीममेट्स होते हैं ना, ब्रेन डेड प्लेयर्स, ऐसे मिले हैं मेरे को टीममेट्स, गधे प्लेयर्स एकदम। ये रेना का तो बेटिंग गेम चल रहा है। आज आया था मैं मवाना, पर अब वापस चला गया रास्ते में। हैं तू मवाना आया था? कब आया था ब्रो? कल मिलता है ना, फिर कल को मिल रहे दिन में।
Alarm bot out. Placing
अच्छा
bomb grenade.
वापस चला गया, अब कब आएगा? अरे ना, कैन यू फ्लैश 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 मत कर भाई, सपोर्ट बाढ़ में जाओ। लेना ही नहीं है रेना को, अकड़ है भाई बहन चो।
Spike down A.
अपने रेना को है अकड़।
Spike planted.
थैंक्स सोनी भाई, मैं वन टैप मार कर 34।
Last player standing.
Bro, do you have mic? Reina, hello. Do you have mic? I call you. Please give me flash. You just ignore me, okay? That's why we loses. Okay? भाई सच्चा ना, सेंटिनल्स और G2 का मैच देख लेता। इतनी घटिया टीम है भाई, बोल रहा हूँ। एक बंदा कॉल तक नहीं दे रहा। टेंस भी हो ना 1v5 में, वो भी नहीं जीत सकता वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर को। ये देख स्मोक्स देख इसके, हमारी टांगों पे लगवाएगा। स्मोक्स देख लो भाई। वन मिड।
My ult's not ready. Headshot.
2 mid. One A shot, 1 mid. मेरे गधे भर रहे हैं भाई टीम में, लिटरली बोल रहा हूँ।
One enemy remaining. Last player
अब
standing.
मेरे को क्लच करना है, मेरे को क्लच करना है.
Right side, jungle.
Spike planted.
Sure, don't fuck it up.
You fuck off.
Fuck it up, bro.
You
One
fuck it up.
job. Do one
Let's get
job.
these
You have
idiots.
one job, bro.
भाई इसको मैंने फुल ट्रिगर्ड कर रखा है इस बंदे को.
Placing alarm bot.
मेरे को ट्रिगर्ड करेगा ना बेटे, तू भी ट्रिगर्ड होगा. You trigger me, then now I trigger. ये जीतने वाले बंदों में से ना है भाई, खेलना ही नहीं है साड़ों को, बिना कॉल्स के खेल रहे हैं.
Launching smoke.
Oh my god.
Last player standing.
I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
साड़ा बदीर है भाई अपना लेना, क्या बोलूं. हम लेंगे ऑफ. It's a
Here.
Enemy spotted mid.
Stay down.
one A shot.
Enemy spotted mid.
One enemy remaining.
Careful. Here. Careful. Careful. Careful.
भाई अब भी हगे ना तो इनसे गंदे प्लेयर नहीं है भाई.
Enemy in attack found them.
भाई यू सो
30 seconds left.
मैं भाई नाइफ कर दूँ इतने में जाके.
Flawless. What did they expect?
पार्टी. This is skin party.
day.
ये बंदा मेरे को लिटरली 1 रुपए का भी टीममेट के मुझे लग नहीं रहा, इसलिए मेरे को पॉपअप करना पड़ेगा इसकी रोसी की तरह. पेलना पड़ेगा इनको अकेले दम पे. मज़ा तो है भाई. कल को भाई जो भी मुझे देख रहा है ना, कल को एक और गेम खेलने वाला है, प्लेगू टेल्स. वो बचा था ना अपना आगे का, उसका देखते हैं. स्टोरी गेम है, दोपहर में खेलेंगे.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy down. Enemy spotted mid.
Night night. You will not kill my allies. Watch this.
आजा.
Spike planted. Last player
हो
standing.
गया मेरा जी. पापा आगे.
Caution here.
Remember to talk to each other out there. If we communicate, we win.
No.
And live on
This is gonna be fun. Initiated. Blocking sight. Enemy spotted mid.
Enemy spotted mid.
Get out of my way.
oh my god.
Last player standing.
A fine death.
Match point.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
You shut up, guys. You don't have a mic, no headphone, no calls. Fucking idiots.
No headphone, shut up.
You shut up, okay?
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
Oh my.
Blocking sight.
You should run.
Enemy spotted mid. Down and out. Down you go.
Last player standing. Attackers win.
चिल करेंगे भाई.
You need to step up. He's so confident in last. He's so much experience, and I feel like maybe for this map we knew that they were gonna try something new. I liked it. I really like Olamenta on Killjoy, but I feel like obviously it wasn't enough. And also Shaz, come on.
It was disgusting. I mean, look at that, a 369 ACS. Like, what is that?
It's just
2.7 KDA. That's what
it's actually awful, and I think in the best way. It was awful in the best way. But I think also Sentinels were just so good at twisting the arm of G2. We already saw Sean talk about how that Viper's wall on A was really pivotal and how it led G2 to constantly have this focus over on the A side. Now, one of the things for me is that when G2 were defending, there was this sore spot of not sufficiently defending Garage, you know, whether it's because sometimes they put some Killjoy utility there, sometimes it was just wide open, especially if you have someone like Shazam who'd be playing up mid, getting the opening pick, and then everybody can swarm. They just didn't have something that could sufficiently go against that.
Yeah, he's just missed to do it all, and I feel like it's very important what you were saying about the controllers and taking up the space. The Viper wall. On the other side, we had an Avova playing the Astra, first time that he was playing it on this map, and we said it on the pre-show, this is going to be a duel of minds. I feel like Avova was tested. I feel like Hypox said it, that Avova was going to be tested throughout the entire series because he's implying in playing so much Astra, but he's not still fully used to it, and I feel like maybe that's gonna take a toll on him. He did great, still missing Mixwell here. Let's see what they can do on Icebox.
I just think, you know, like talking about the controller play and the Viper and whatever as if that was by someone who always plays Viper. The fact it was Dapper who usually
I loved it. I loved
like, hello, welcome to the world.
It reminds me a lot of what Gambit does. The double controller, I'm a big fan. I think it's like one of my favorite compositions. And looking at this, look at that first blood percentage, 21%. That means that at least 1 out of 5 rounds he gets the first kill. That is amazing to see on someone that, I mean, he just can do everything. I'm really concerned because on Icebox we might see him again on the Jet, and he looks unstoppable today.
Yeah, if he brings any more of that magic in map 2, then it might be just wrapped up and done like that. I'll also call out that round 11, and Hypok called it out in the cast as well. Round 11 thrifty by Sentinel.
I have it written down.
Not only do they get the win, but they pull out the showstopper, they pull out the lockdown, and they pull out the Sage Res. All from G2. I mean, that was a disastrous round if you're on the side of G2.
I feel it's what you get when you're trying and testing stuff. They were like, okay, we know that they're on an eco, we want to use the rest, but I feel like the worst part of it, of course, it's a huge investment, but you are also using the rest when someone is taking the gun out of Nuki, and I just felt like it was just so expensive for the outcome. I feel like the stage was shaken with the
That's the thing I'm really worried about, though, is that Nuki up to that point has been actually playing pretty well in this map, and yet you take these really valuable things away from him. You take that showstopper away, you take all of the things around him that could support him. You know for the next however many rounds that he's not going to have that facilitation that you have on your side. Now, sure, this was Sentinel's map pick, but if something like that can be repeated on Icebox, I'm sorry, that's terrifying.
We'll have to see, and we'll see soon enough as we turn our attention towards Icebox, because again, this was Sentinel's map choice. It was the expected result. G2 is going to get their crack here on Icebox, and so for me, I'm very curious to see what, if any, adjustments they'll make based on what they saw here in map number 1.
I don't think that they're gonna make adjustments on Icebox. I'd be surprised actually if we see some changes coming from G2. I'd say that for Sentinels, they're obviously going to keep Shaz on the Jet because he's doing amazing. Why wouldn't you do it?
I mean, you keep him right where he is when he's top fragging and popping off in the way he did. Also, I will call out, no surprise, really, that it took all of 1 round for the trash talk to start on the stage.
Yes.
The Sentinels players are letting the G2 players have it
jumping off
right
his
now.
chair all the time.
I kept trying to time it so that I would actually be able to film it on my phone, but I kept having to write things down because I was like, oh, that's a sick play, oh, that's good, and then I would mix
having
it.
to do our job.
I know.
Instead of just enjoying the banter. I hope you're all enjoying it at home as we get a look at Icebox, the next map that we'll be heading to. I mean, this one that we've been far more familiar with over the course of the tournament. Kukuka, your thoughts here? As you mentioned, maybe not a ton of switch-ups rather for Sentinels because things are working for them.
Yeah.
For G2 though, I gotta wonder where the answer's.
The answer, I mean, it's going to be a tough one. I like that they're gonna start on a side that it feels comfortable for them. But to me, I always say it every single time that I see this Icebox, I love seeing it in competitive, but to me it's such a coin flip. It is a shaky ground for Sentinels, not their best, but still, they're coming in super strong today. I really felt like they were gonna lose their first map today. Maybe this is the one, but I don't know how mentally damaged is G2 right now from what just happened on Splits, honestly.
I will call out the last time that either of these teams played Icebox, there was one difference in their compositions, and that is a Reyna or a Raze. 10s on the Reyna and Nuki on the Raze. So that might indicate we get one small difference in composition.
Nuki was doing great on Raze, so I think he's going to keep it, and we're going to see 10s on the Reyna. Just to keep the flow of what the day is bringing. Is of course easier to get into a game and play exactly what you were playing, just in a different map.
Yeah, it's a very stylistic thing. I mean, personally, I know that it is a point of contention and everybody has their own opinion. Personally, I'm actually a decent fan of Reyna being played on Icebox, especially if you're going for A hits, for example. But obviously the benefit that you get from the Raze, not only if you naturally prefer her kit, but you do have a little bit more of that aspect of being able to gather information that you can share with the rest of your team.
There was one thing that concerned me a little bit when we were doing EMEA finals, and it's the presence, especially qualifiers, the presence of Mixwell on mid. He wanted to be sometimes aggressive and keep that part controlled by his presence, and sometimes it was sloppy, not entirely sure, but I feel like they've learned from that, and that is something that they cannot do again against Sentinels, because they're going to be keeping an eye on that.
I'm also very curious to see where the patience for Sentinels comes into this map. We had a couple breakdowns the other day by Sean as well, talking about retakes onto B site, and we saw a lot of that patience on display in map number 1. Split I'm expecting it to continue, and then it's going to be about, in my opinion, the way that G2 can ultimately disrupt that flow for Sentinels. Get them out of their rhythm. Right now, you're playing Sentinels game. You need to play your own.
Yeah, one of the worrying things for me is, and this is kind of something that I mentioned in G2's game against F4Q just a couple of days ago, but G2 lost in the EMEA playoffs. They've actually lost to the other 3 teams from EMEA that are here. Now, that might not sound super relevant, but they played Icebox on every single one of those series as well. And I just wonder if they couldn't necessarily stand up to teams within their own region on this map. Are they going to suffer against arguably the best team of any region?
Yeah, they're like right in the middle. We cannot say that their stats are the best, but I also feel like they've been trying a lot of stuff. We also saw Nuki on Omen in one of the matches, so that was still qualifiers, but still, they've been testing on almost every single map, but this split, we just saw what they were preparing for it. I don't think that there's going to be major differences on Icebox, because I feel like after their last win against Gambit, they're feeling more comfortable and more centered in what they want to do and what their strengths are on the map.
Ultra relaxed on the Sentinel side of the stage. You can feel maybe a little bit more tension coming from the G2 side as well as we're getting the players into the lobby.
मतलब गेम खेलेंगे, चैटिंग करेंगे और भी भाई काफी चीजें करेंगे, है ना? लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर दो इसमें.
Was going to be pulled out in map 1, and the teams did bring some surprises. So who knows? Maybe there's a trick up somebody's sleeve that could help us extend to a map number 3. Again, I would love to see that, Haven. It's always a fun one.
I would love to see it because, as I told you, it's my favorite map to watch from Sentinels. I don't know, it has something different to the rest of them. But I feel like they have to play in a safe zone, just somewhere where they're comfortable and keep in the flow, as I was saying.
Well, we are currently waiting for one of the players' PCs to restart, so I want to talk about another matchup. Let's talk about Duelists again. We're going to go back to that because if you can't keep Shaz down, let's talk about keeping TenZ down. All right, you got to take care of one of them, right? Is it possible?
Has anyone made it look possible?
Here's the shortest conversation I've ever had on an analyst desk. Barely a conversation at that. Nuki, we did say we liked him on the Raze.
He was doing great.
There,
I feel like he was doing great. He was using his utility for his teammates, and I feel like he was doing his job. I'm really happy that he's going to step up probably on the Raze again here on Icebox. We still don't know that. Maybe he goes for the Reyna. But even when Nuki was on Heretics back in 2014, I really like the way that he played Jet, actually, and he didn't used to do it on a fish, but on Prex he was completely crazy. So maybe we even get to see that. I don't think so when Kelos is on the team, but he has to be one of the different makers here, because he was being one on split. We need him to step up and keep it through.
Yeah, I like the thing as well with TenZ looking on the other side of things. TenZ is that player who, he doesn't have to be the center of attention. You know, if you compare his, his first point statistics slightly less than what we saw from Shazam, even his damage per round, like compared to Nuki, that's actually quite a substantial difference. But it's because TenZ, you can always trust him to come in when he's needed, whereas rather than like solely relying on him for everything. And I think that's what makes Sentinels so terrifying. Whereas with Nuki, he and Kelox have quite, different roles, different play styles, and if you lose one, you're not necessarily guaranteed that aggression is still going to be there in the same way you can with Sentinels.
I think it's also important to mention the fact that NA knows that in EMEA we love Icebox. As you said, G2 played it against every single seed of EMEA, so that is something that is going to happen no matter what, because you're going to want to ban a Sand against these teams. It doesn't matter if it's G2, if it's Gambit, you know that is a strong card for them. You don't want them to play, you need to go to another ground, so they have prepared a lot for this one.
All right, Nuki feeling at ease here, so perhaps, he does feel good heading into Icebox. On the point of TenZ, it's really interesting to me that while he absolutely has the capability to pop off, he is the most demure of the players on the Sentinel squad. So a little bit unassuming to a degree. You almost forget sometimes that he isn't the loudest personality on the team, and then he shows up with some unthinkable play to remind you that TenZ is TenZ, and you need to respect him out there on the maps.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But I think that's kind of what's nice, you know, it's kind of silent but deadly. I mean, I have to say, I felt that about Tens as well. When we had a rehearsal day and Tens was getting his makeup done, like next to me, and he was so calm and just sort of whatever. And I remember thinking, like, there are people who are terrified of you, and you are the most unsuspecting person.
Yes.
As he's just getting getting his makeup done.
he was just standing there. Hello. He was really nice. I also think that it's not the same playing Reyna on split as impactful as it is on Icebox, because it's gonna help you a lot pushing into different zones of the map and helping stress on that task.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned earlier about particularly on A pushes, right? You're really going to be looking to that Reyna because you come around the corner, you need to use the Lear, oftentimes combined with our drone too of the Sova, and that's going to give you all that initiation power that you need. Whereas, you know, obviously you can do that on B. It is useful on B.
2,17,832
Not so much you need that. You know, if you're looking at like the B site on split, for example, you want to be thinking of your raises, your jets. You can dash straight into the side, less so than, oh, I'm going to initiate with a Lear.
Well, people rightfully afraid of Tens out there on the maps, but they should also be afraid of Shazam when he's pulling off plays like this. Our Verizon high-speed moment from our previous game on Split. Round 13, pistol round. Walk me through it, Kukuka.
Oh, I love this because he gets this kill on a MOBA, I feel. And oh my god, this was so... But why did he play it so fast? Because we knew that it ended up... It was
we'll watch it again.
I really like how he sneaks in. The timing is so wrong with the MOBA. He was, I think, keeping an eye on Dapper, and it's just Shazam. I think he did the same on the next round, but it's not as flashy, you know, because after winning pistols, I mean, against the Nico, it's just not that big of a deal.
Yeah, definitely less impressive, but 6 kills across 2 rounds is going to make you feel good. And again, you saw him throw the arms up across the stage, letting G2 know what's up as he pulls off the clutch in the pistol round to make the map feel as dominant as it was.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I love that you just talking about it there, you're getting excited as well.
Yeah.
We've already seen it.
Yeah, but I lived through it because, I mean, we were here sitting on the desk just watching the game and obviously listening to all the reactions, and it was just crazy when he gets the first, he gets the second. It's like, I mean, we see everything, obviously. You see the minimap and you're like, oh my god, the timing of it.
But it is really scary to me. You think the way that he managed to flick round onto Avova, he knew he was there. Avova didn't manage to execute the flank. Now, this was on a map in which Sentinels aren't running any Sentinels. You know, if you didn't need a turret or an alarm bot or a cam or a tripwire to know that that was there, that's very scary.
That's what makes Shazam so scary as a player, though. He himself is a Sentinel. The way his brain works, just the knowledge of, all right, I found a kill here. I know where the next guy would be coming from because that's where I would be. Just it seems like it was second nature. He can read the map so well.
They're playing with a 6-person squad, but with 5 people.
That's it.
You know, it's like, yeah, we have all of
G2 never stood a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
We were mentioning the workload that they were putting on Shazam, and obviously he knows exactly what to do with any agent. It doesn't really matter because he's done the homework for every single person in the classroom.
Yeah, we'll see what the homework is for Icebox, because again, it's not their map pick, right? So that's, as much as we've had questions about how G2 comes back against Sentinels, I'm also curious what kind of homework Sentinels has done to dissect G2's Icebox play. Is there any holes in G2's Icebox play that can be easily exploited?
I feel like on Split, they decided to give G2 a lot of space and just play a little bit more on retake, forcing them to go on the execute and making that huge investment, and then just breaking it and breaking their tempo when they thought that they were getting more comfortable. We saw it a lot on 2B. And I feel like this is exactly what they have to do on this map as well.
I'm just having a look at Sentinel's history on Icebox.
Hello, bro.
Well,
welcome
since
to
the start of February, they've only lost on it twice.
Yeah, but they're close up results.
Yeah, but it's still scary.
Of course it's scary.
Your tournament
best team in the world. They're going to be scary no matter what lens you look at them through.
वर्ल्ड बेस्ट प्लेयर खेल रहे हैं जो रेड कपड़ों में ना इनकी टीम सबसे बेस्ट है और बता भाई क्या हाल है
and now how do we balloon that into something bigger? So that's probably the same work that G2's been doing over the previous weeks when identifying their opponents and figuring out how to ultimately come up against them. For those of you League fans, you might recognize that guy on your screen there. That was Kez, the manager for Sentinels, an old LCS player actually. I had a grand time seeing him in Reykjavik. Maybe it's just me nerding out about it.
You have some information that we don't have.
What, Kez? You guys don't know who he is? Elite's player. Great. He's fantastic. Anyway.
I'm Dash, and I love League of Legends.
I do love League of Legends.
I wonder what champions
I also
they're
love
gonna pick.
I
Valorant.
only play Valorant.
I've been pretty good after that first day. I've been getting a lot better about that.
I can play some TFT while we're waiting for this, actually.
All right, what's your comp?
For TFT?
Yeah.
On this set?
Yeah.
Let me think. What do I want to go? I'll probably go with some Sentinels.
There it is. That was Kismet right there. 6 Sentinels.
You don't play
Just
TFT.
like Sentinels has 6 Sentinels. Zio is not a part of this conversation.
I'm like, yeah, first person
She was looking at me like, I have no idea what you're talking
I just gave you the blankest look in the world.
Oh, lordy. For those of you at home, just a quick update. You see some of the players in the firing range keeping their hands warm while we do get one of those PCs restarted. Just want to make sure that all of the players are working with the best possible tech and in the best possible scenarios. Make sure they're set up for success. And so we will do our due diligence in that regard. Until they're ready to jump into Agent Select, we'll be here with you.
I like that at least we get to see the players' faces, because come on, we're a LAN event. We do not have a crowd, but at least we need, even if you, I mean, Sentinels, we've seen them hundreds of times, but maybe you haven't seen some of the G2 players, so here.
That's a good point. First look for many
Get their
people.
faces, exactly, exactly.
I mean,
the
what
face behind all the aim and the strats.
Look, everyone likes to see Sentinels because they just like the reminder that they are in fact human.
I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about these international LAN events, right? Is where you build, like, heroes are made, right? You know, stars are built in these kinds of international competitions, because we have expectations. A lot of those end up, you know, going to the wayside as we see the firing range firing off on our screens here. Man, I wish I had mechanics.
I would like G2 to go on pistols into the shooting range, because they lost both pistols, and that is always like pending homework for G2. I don't know what's going on with their pistol rounds, but they cannot seem to get them straight.
It's terrible as well, because, you know, if you can't pick up your pistol rounds, especially, you're putting yourself at such a disadvantage when you're actually in the game. So as much as we joke about, yeah, they should go into the practice range and practice their pistols, I think especially when they're heading into their map pick, they need to ensure that they are getting those early rounds on the board so that they have that economic advantage, because otherwise they're just going to find themselves slipping.
I think it's a super legitimate call out, especially when you're talking about playing the best team in the world. You need every little advantage you can get, and the pistol round, as we know, is one of the biggest, right? So eking that out, getting that win, and as we generally assume, the second round win to follow, that could be the difference maker. If everything else is going roughly even, I mean, the pistol can
take care, because Sentinels eco rounds have been taken.
That is true. The double thrifties from Split really did spell doom for G2.
I also just think Sentinels are just not one of those teams that are going to be afraid when, if they are going up against an anti-eco and they're on an eco or they're at an economic disadvantage, they're not going to be afraid to actually try and put a dent, a dent the size of a freaking crater in that economy.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Oh
I'm
my
disgusted.
God.
Tens, you gotta stop.
Dude,
Miss one. Miss one!
Stop!
Damn you!
Hey, he missed one.
Did he? Okay. He's moving so fast I can't even see.
Not in my monitor.
He fooled me. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness.
was actually practicing with the ultimate. It's very sick as well. This is what you get from these players. This is something that we're never going to be able to do.
Yeah, far from ever achieving something like this. But honestly, such a cool look, you know, behind the scenes of these players on the stage, keeping the energy up, keeping the fingers warm, practicing the mechanics. Mechanics that people would kill for.
Yeah, well, they would struggle to actually get the kill in the first place.
Exactly, that's the problem. You gotta out mechanic him to get the kill, and that's just not gonna happen, right?
Oh my goodness. Lordy. It is always impressive. Actually, it's nice to get to see that stuff, because I think most people know that these players sit and actually play in the practice range, but actually having some insight on what that looks like is not what you're used to.
While we're waiting, and we don't have anything like more to talk about besides we just can't wait until the map starts. Since you guys are not on the desk on the next game, what are your thoughts on Gambit versus 100 Thieves?
I'm concerned for 100 Thieves.
I like to hear that.
I
like to hear that.
I mean, we've had the most dominant series we've seen internationally now in Valorant comes at the hands of Gambit. That alone should make anybody a little nervous.
They're the first seed versus the second seed of an A. We literally have a full day serve.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we lucked out with the series that we have in front of us. But yeah, definitely concerned 400 Thieves, not saying it's unwinnable, but I do think that they're going to have to step it up a notch. They looked good, but I feel like, at least for myself, when it comes to Gambit, they were hitting all their shots. And when you're doing that to begin with, and then you have the strats and the pacing to boot, where do you find you're in for 100 Thieves? I don't know. It's got to come off a Vehico clutch, I guess, and we did get one of those already.
What are your thoughts?
I think, wait, who was it amongst our talent who said they wanted to look in Hiko's, was it Mitch who said he wanted to look in Hiko's eyes as he promoted? That is something.
Sounds like a Mitch thing, yeah.
I think it's actually really hard to judge because the playstyle is so far away from each other, but also when you look at the game that Gambit played yesterday, they were kind of handed it on a plate. So there are two things to consider from that. A, it's not entirely representative of a really competitive game that they would have to be put in, so the kind of pressure that they might be under is not the same. But B, the fact that they could have a lot of stuff hidden. They could have a lot of stuff hidden because they just didn't need to show it. And I think that makes it hard to judge.
Well, there's a brief preview of the third series to come today between Gambit and 100 Thieves, but we're going to reframe back here towards Icebox once again as these teams gear up to dive into our agent selects. Just a reminder of how the first map went. It was split in 13-6 fashion going over to Sentinels. Both pistol rounds, a couple of thrifties, so a lot going their way. So for G2, if they can start off on the right foot here on Icebox, again, put that last map out of your mind, get the momentum rolling, start hitting the shots, and it might just be all they need to push us to Haven and a third and final map in this best of 3.
They definitely had the time to refresh their minds a little bit and maybe not take a walk, but come on, we're waiting for you guys. Stop passing everything. What is this?
What are they? What are they passing?
I think they're the
oh, just hand warmers?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I did see Shazam like blowing into his hands a second ago, and I was just thinking, I wonder if they know that the reason it's so cold in here is
Don't you
because
do
of
it.
you.
Don't you do it.
Don't do it, dear. Come on. I'm fine. We're wearing.
Well, I'm wearing
and the players are gonna be sweating. We know that.
I'm wearing a crop top, so I've been shivering in here.
All right, well,
life is so
whose
hot.
choice?
We have a full wardrobe upstairs. You can grab something.
I got an extra hoodie somewhere I can lend to you if you're cold. Also, we're going on to Icebox. That is so
I don't have to be there.
Exactly. It is so...
No, you have to be there. You need to get in the zone, okay, with this place actually...
Right?
You know
You gotta feel it, okay?
Yeah.
You can't really play on Icebox unless you feel like you're playing on Icebox. So we're just getting everybody into the right mindset.
I see.
Okay,
all right,
some
well,
switches.
That's
we're
how you
going
know.
into Agent Select.
That's how
Right
you
game,
know.
man. Let's go.
Alrighty, let's see. We talked a bit about what
Agent
already
Select
hit, that we actually expect in many cases to have somewhat of a mirror matchup. Last time each of these teams played this map, the only difference was Tens on Reyna and Nukie on Raze. We'll see if that's what holds true or if some other tricks come out.
I actually expect the exact opposite. I would like Nuki to go on Reyna, but I feel like he was too comfortable against Gambit playing with Raze. So let's see. First pick's pretty okay.
So far, so
Tens
good.
reskill now.
Yeah. We don't.
Oh my
we haven't
God.
got to the spicy part yet.
This is fine.
No good.
Okay,
Exactly.
all right. So we got to Raze.
Nuki on Raze. That's something that I like. And now Tens go on Reyna, please.
Shaz sticks to the
Thank you very
Tens
much.
going to the Reyna. It will be Mixwell on the Viper as he played the last time around.
Yeah, and there is no way that Kellogg's not go for
just gonna think Euro.
There it is.
Could you imagine
There it
pulling
is.
the Euro card?
It's exactly what we expected here for Icebox on map number 2. You've heard enough out of us. The players are definitely ready to get in there and do some battle. And I know Hypoc Pansy are ready for the call.
I don't think you could stop us at this point. We've been patiently waiting. Great fill, guys. Good work on that. But the game is ready, so we can really start kind of hammering it in. But I think looking at the selection of agents, nothing truly jumped out to us. I think it plays to the players we have in the server. I'm not too worried about anything we saw. Is there any key components you're looking at here to be maybe a difference maker for G2? Because Sentinels have come out in my eyes and have set the bar exceedingly high. So where do we look for those small exceptions? Where do we find it?
I ask the same questions now that I did in map 1. It's Kellogg's coming online. What's the support system look like? Now, previously, Kellogg's has had a couple of really, really rough performances. And actually, stylistically, compare Sentinels to Ascend, a team like Ascend, Kellogg's got absolutely shut down. So it's going to be difficult here for him to find value. For me, I look towards Nuki. Nuki has to be the playmaker here for G2. We'll wait and see how that goes off. Zombs have shot back and forth, actually. G2 had sent any utility over, but with 3 members stacked up here along lane, Zoms not even entertaining it. We'll give up the space initially. Sick in position as well. Nuki on the other side here. We'll find Shazam, and 10's there also.
Yeah, this is potentially tradable on the A side, but we have to look towards the actual site hit that is starting to come on through. So this is going to be starting building up. Tens has found Nuki, so there was that trade over towards A, but the spike is going to be going down on the other side. So that's now planting Kellogg's. Can he slip just behind enemy lines? No, but he can find a... Well, I thought it was a decent fight, but Zoms is still fighting the good fight for Sentinels. It's a 3v3 post-plant, and G2 aren't in bad spots here. Mixwell, Coldamenta, and Avova still standing, and Mixwell wants to retake that space towards that yellow. Maybe see if anyone's going to slip on through. We've seen enough. That's just a little too much shown. And Mixwell, this is the Mixwell you need to start seeing if you're a G2 fan. There he is. The land beast himself finally starting to wake up here. Good beginnings and maybe a bounce back. Map 1 was not good for Mixwell. This could be much better.
Good opportunity to check in now. Can they handle the anti-eco? That was such a prominent issue on map 1. Again, yes, tick in the box. Pissed around 1, but again, expect Sentinels to come out swinging in this next round. Potentially go a little more aggressive than we'd expect, but I'm looking towards G2 to be able to handle that. What do they put in place here? Nuki again in that previous round, out on an island. He's in that lurking role on the raise. Did find a kill, but was traded out. So this is a key round here.
Yeah, we have what? 3-4 players towards A for the Sentinel side. You do have an upgraded, if only slightly, 10s as well. Sheriff just tucked away, light armor as well, and there's a follow-up peek, but is Nuki well and truly aware? So he catches Shazam, and he knows there may be more. The timing might be just tickling away at the back of his brain, but look at this, Spike's on the way, and he's going to fall away from that. This is all going to be G2s. There is a player deep, but they wouldn't be able to deny the Spike plant at this point.
Initially, looking pretty good for G2. No pressure comes through. He's still out here again. Did get a little information on the back of his boombot, but everybody from Sentinels already making their way towards B.
Yeah, Ten's
actually going to try and make his way back from Snowman. Actually, the counter wall comes up to create a little pocket. Nuki will find Sick in transition. Will respond as well on site. Yeah, just a couple more to deal with actually down right underneath. He might find a consolation. Thank God for that one. Yep, 22 HP now.
Revealing area.
What, is he just making sure he got the kill?
Just the recon bolt is just to make sure nobody else is up on
there.
the
You're right. There could have been another player there.
Yeah.
Spot on.
It's quite common to see a second just tucked up the top there.
Just crouched.
Yep, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no BM here, folks.
Talk about consolation. Actually, the consolation is sending a message as well after the kill comes through.
Of course. For those who don't understand sarcasm, you're gonna have a rough time here. However, 2-0. This is a good start for G2. It's maybe just a little bit of a confidence boost. Now, bear in mind, some of these players are younger. We spoke about Kellogg's a lot, and he is one of those younger players who do need a little bit of that maybe confidence builder here.
Well, buy round here, looking for Sentinels to adjust slightly on A, right? And again, the indicators are in place. See if Nuki can again find...
Rifle on Mixwell. Nuki has got a tough challenge. It's just deal with 10s. Mark your man. And he's got Shaz on that side too. Now he's only got a Sheriff. This is pretty. He's played this position a fair amount. Same again, but now you can see 10s has closed the gap this time. Creeping slowly. Does Nuki even consider this possibility? It doesn't look like he has. This looks like a murder scene. Oh, he's hurling with the steps here. 10s is in the prime position. Sees one. Actually falls away. Does now say it's welcome. Boombot comes in and Coldamenta.
That's a big trade.
Great trade in. This is a Mixwell is right up mid. Catching Sick, and now this is getting a bit of a problem. Shaz is on an island. The other 2 players for Sentinels are not here. Shazam, ice cold. Waiting patiently. And has to play this out to perfection. Can't do it. Kellogg's has got his number, and there it is. Site's now open for business, and this could be a huge round for G2 to convert here in the bonus.
That from Zoms. Trying to get something done on the way back in. Kellogg's will actually fall. A little overzealous there, trying to hold on to control there, but Coldamenta trades it back out. Nuki follows up. Zoms will fall. G2 go 3 up.
There we go. They're getting fired up, High Park. Here we go.
I was going to say, interested to see actually, even still the hesitation there, and both round previous actually, I think both 10s and Shazam have shown presence, right? So they know that officially, I guess, that default is both members being present. Even after they find the kill on the test, they're still very hesitant. They wait for the owl drone, and that's actually a big positive, right? And obviously G2 slipping up and making some of these mistakes where Sentinels are always going to have that contingency in place.
And I love this. You could just see Shaz then probably talking through how is Nuki still, maybe getting away with this. The presence had there, the swing around on it, like everything that's just happened to them, they're probably a little frustrated by. That's not something we often see. Sentinels, they're normally calm, very collected. Nuki, again, this is his job, this is his duty. He was born to do this, apparently. But he still has two of arguably the best brains, the best aims to handle on the other side, and there's the brain removed from one. Shaz is gone. The wrists still in place for TenZ, but he's going to have to deal with that and back away. On the other side, however, Zombs getting ready. Sick. Has he been played in on this, though? Do they know this? Do they check on it? How much can he do with it? Next one. Catching Dapper. For now, higher advantage to G2, and they want to keep it that way. They've got the rifles, and this can get very scary, but look at this position. This is nastiness. Nuki. So many angles to clear. Oh, the first one cleaned up there, TenZ. Again, step by step, they're clearing this out methodically.
Radiant से before.
Once again, cautious in their approach. Sick, really up towards rafters. D2 not overstepping the mark. Methodically clear through here. Nuki actually still catches sight of Sick ahead of time. Actually, some more damage comes through. Nuki will find the kill. Third on the round now. Spike will go down. Fantastic work from G2 there, and that's the sort of round that we were concerned about from map 1, right? Lauren, again, Nuki in position, effectively taking a 1v2 every single round versus TenZ and Shazam. And that's a statement in itself. So, again, looking towards Nuki to be the power player here and already delivering in the first 4 rounds. Thing is, I gotta say it, even in those rounds, Sentinels need to kind of stop challenging him at these range, because Nuki's going to do this every single time. And if they give him a kill, it's going to spread Sentinels across the map. It's going to create an opening, which G2 were incapable of doing on the previous map.
But this could be something that they've maybe identified. Space, which they're still vying for. Shaz, though, on the off, though, is going to be the difference maker. Going to get it, but there's straight. No! Gets out with his life. 10 still posted up in position. Tries to fall away off the back of the Lear and leaves Dapper in a little bit of a corner. Nuki pries him out of it. G2 still on the move here. 4v4. How much more can they pressure this? Shaz on the backlines and TenZ. He's just waiting around this corner. Shaz is watching this, just eagle eyes from up above. TenZ gets a great move! Rings the bell. Finds 2. Nuki and Abova. Gone as Mixwell now, a 1v4 beckoning, and it ain't happening. Sick with a good closer. Sentinels on the board.
Comfortable response there. First round on the board for them, and again, it's those rounds that Sentinels are willing to do so. With the operator online, they know they have this advantageous first peak, and Shazam gets himself into the position there to stop Kellos on the cross, even towards pipes.
Yeah.
Again, showstopper completely negated. Desperate for that trade, TenZ comes through with 2 crispy headshots.
It's nice seeing that.
Actually, this first ultimate cycle looking pretty good for G2. Caught him into 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. Nuki obviously investing the showstopper in the previous. Everything else available here. I was probably going to try this double updraft here to deal with Zombs. Actually did get revealed there.
Here we go.
Does go up to catch it. No, Shazam! Find Cold Mentor actually on that B lane peak.
He's everywhere. He just shown presence to A that prior round. Now he's over here, keeping himself very viable. But Zombs gets picked off, and that's going to force Shazam in a bad position. Mixwell's pressure through mid. Now catches that rotation, that fallback, but Sick now on the site. He needs to live up to that name. Keep control of this. Support's on the way. They've re-garnered that space in middle. TenZ is the one there. Who needs knives when you've got a rifle like that? TenZ happy to fall back now. He's done his job. But now G2, where do they take this?
TenZ already hightailing it over. Actually going to get himself into a position on barrel, so you have to be disciplined, to be diligent on the way in here, because again, TenZ will always put himself in this one and done spot. That dismiss. And Avova actually kind of solo pushing right now.
Off angles and TenZ. Yeah, sounds about right for a disaster. TenZ going to readjust now. Still pressure comes in. Nuki on the flyby. Going to put it down. It's still a 2v2 here. Keep in mind, Cold Mentor has his ult. Nuki, I mean, he's just got a gun and that's not really enough. He's been pulling off 1v2s, but look at this retake positioning from Sentinels. Right around the back, and actually Dapper's quite far ahead here. He's made some good progress. timing is everything. Coldamenta hasn't considered it until now. Dapper is right next to him. Clears
Nahi,
the right
Dapper,
side. He's on the
nahi.
left. Coldamenta holds him back as sick. The next step forward finds him, and now it's a 1v1. Nuki has been god tier over on this side of the map. Sick's a bit of a legend himself. Taps the spike, falls away, looks for that pixel out of place, looks for Nuki, and Nuki finds him! This scoreline is starting to look real good for G2.
That's actually crazy. They trade headshots. Nuki with just 10 HP remaining, but again, great recovery here. I had a major problem with Avova peeking ahead of the Aldo, and I think Coldamenta actually had his recon bowl available as well. So lucky they're able to still comfortably set up on site there, because again, expect tends to do that. He finds that kill in mid straight away. He's the anchor. He's the contingency plan on that entire pressure that's created by G2 on B main. And again, yes, finds the first. Gets traded out, but expect him to do that every single time. If he trades, it's fine for Sentinels.
Not forcing a tactical timeout yet. Sentinel's still happy to keep going at this. Maybe this is a reason why. Labored from both sides. It's a little weird, but it will be Shaz to find Mixwell. So mid's now open and eyes now removed from watching maybe a push-up. And it looks like the stack's already coming out here. They're well aware. Deeper wall as well. Very interesting to see that one up here. G2 falling slowly away from this.
I think the Viper's bit definitely gonna reconsider Shazam. They actually got the cut off on this rotation as well.
If they try and step across this, it's such a hard angle to clear. He could be getting away with being the guillotine, and there's 3 players around this corner. That's one. It's only one. A second's difference in Coldamenta. May have gotten that kill, but he's quick. And now it's a 4v3. Coldamenta, Nuki, and Kellogg's. The death ball now going roaming.
Again, Res available. I'm not sure actually how feasible it is with Shazam dying on top of Tube, so you can see G2 actually pausing for a moment here. And whether or not the awareness is Sentinels potentially try and get that back.
I like this. If they catch some rotations here, you're going to have, what, Sova. Sova can just keep drawing their attention over towards A, right? Make a bit of noise, see if maybe they can catch some of these players, but you can see that intuition maybe making them question this, and there it is, already going to find the bigger. Nuki's now gone down. Do they expect a second kill? Oh, it's good spray adjust, but the trades are so effective here for Sentinels. They've kept themselves in the right positions. What does Coldamenta get to do with this? Spikes deep in enemy territory, 6 seconds left. Avalo go for it, not going to happen. Well done to Sentinels, kept composure there, kept everything in check, and Shazam, lovely play up middle.
Yeah, beautiful. And again, you've got to credit G2 for being stacked up there, where Shazam can't get away with another, actually. He finds the first. Mixwell in the rattiest spot I think we'll see all day.
So ratty.
But again, look at Sentinels, the Aldron just paving the way for Shazam to walk through there, find all that space in the early round, and ultimately it gives Sentinels a really good read on, I think, where G2 want to end up.
Yeah.
At least plan A.
Yeah, it gave them great intention with that. Now, looking at the money though, considering it was what? A pretty commanding scoreline. The money hasn't swelled for G2. A lot of these rounds have been kept up, and I'm just Fury right off the rip. Now, I don't know if they actually did get a tag. It doesn't matter. It's set 10s into motion. Maybe able to get a little closer off the back of the audio cues, knowing that you can push a little bit deeper, as they're going to be having to respect that. And he's already made great work of it. Finding Nuki is
so deeper. Tens की भाई अलग ही बात है. Tens और Shazam.
No res available, so G2 will proceed as 4. Shazam and 10s on the other side of this once again, and look at the focus towards mid, actually. Aldron going to come through. We'll spot 10s actually tucked up on second level of sight. The risk of being wallbanked here, but nothing comes through.
No, he's still fine. He's still alive. He's got Dapper kind of having his back here. Wall goes in, wants to at least give himself a chance at a gap here, but he's been chipped away at. Now Dapper gonna pick up that mantle. Good damage towards Kellogg's, but he does manage to keep his life. 10 still living in the depths here, unable to quite pop into this, and there's the ult coming out as a response.
G2 fantastic control on site, actually.
Brilliant.
Big swing and a miss. Avova will get the better of him there, and Avova finds a second as well. Sick will fall.
Yeah, now the last 3, where are they at? We've got a couple, or at least one coming around on the flank. That's Shazam. Coldamenta up in towards Nests. Kellogg's to find 10, so now down to just 2. Zom's down noted, now spotted, does get Kellogg's, but in the meantime, Shaz lost life, and it will be an unfavorable situation for Zoms, and they're gonna have to suck it up. G2 are right back into this. That's gonna be 6-2 on the board, Hypog. Have we actually got a game on our hands now?
I mean, it's looking that way. This is a fantastic start from G2, and looking so much better equipped, way more composed in this. Than, again, you can say they're not making as many mistakes, but I just think back to that round with Shazam in mid. G2 stacked up to mitigate that risk. That's something we just didn't see on Split at all.
You're right. Yeah, this does look like a different side. Haven would be the last, if I'm not mistaken. So
correct.
I'm getting a little ahead of myself. It's only the first half here. Don't worry, I'm getting a little excited because we actually might have a game here. We might see Sentinels pushed. Because map 1, I mean, if you're not actually, you know, completely hooked on the Copium and Hopium, you're going to be able to see that was a very Sentinels-dominated map. But this is a whole new lease of life to G2. Looking like some Nookie controlling that push-up consistently, setting a tone for the entire match. Shaz and Tens are now like, well, I guess I'm on Nookie duty. Great, I'm going to have to deal with this every single time. And he will do this every single time. Maybe he doesn't do it one round, fair enough. They're still going to have to expect him to be there. And now at this point, G2 actually leaning this way. The purchase coming out from Sentinels. 1 rifle and Tens, the rest, a little shaky, but we saw map 1. That was still able to do damage on Split.
I love this. The way that G2 have to approach this now, it's just stack us 4. Hey, hopefully they can't get us all, right? Whether it be Tens or Shazam on the other end, but actually, we're going to send the paint shell across the back. Kellogg's getting very deep towards server here. Shazam will fall, actually. Dapper tagged up by that Owl drone. Be a comfortable plant here. An awful lot, really, for Sentinels to get back in. Actually, the recon bolt will find 2 tags.
Yeah, it was actually really well done, but bear in mind, the weaponry that came in with Sentinels was limited. 10 still going to do some work, though. 35 HP was on. Back on up, still sitting pretty now. A 1v3 beckons. It's not going to happen. Cold Dementor denies, and G2 starting to stride through this game. They've got some answers here. Where is that tactical timeout? Where is the conversation for Sentinels? Or do they not care that much about this one? Maybe they feel, it's only the first half, we'll be fine. I think they still need more of a buffer here.
I mean, actually, you look at the stats and there's a slight lean towards Sentinels performing a little better on defense. So, again, if there's any win condition we could take away from previous performances, it's the Sentinels at least keep them in check here in the first half.
They've got to get the last 3 if I think, you know, Sentinels need a buffer. 2 is not enough for me. I'll never get... Bare minimum 3, or I'm thinking it's a runaway. Now let's see what Sentinels can do there. They're back on the buy, and Shaz has the op. Now we saw the last time around, you know, the ult pushing up middle. That was so decisive.
Nice.
Could do with a bit of that here, because right now G2 have him by the scruff of the neck. Someone's with a little jump peek. Shaz off to the side, waiting for maybe that jump peek on the other side to come around. While this happens, we see that little bit of a step towards middle, but not too much. This is the start that G2 wants, just to make sure they keep everything in check. No early giveaways, no easy reads here. By the time. I'm wondering if Mixwell's there purely off the back of the success that maybe they had off Shaz or someone pushing up mid. This is an interesting little read from them here. Nuki showing, I'm still here. You have no idea where we're heading.
But this is great. Again, just giving that away, and it's up on the platter. Nuki's happy to face that Owl drone to give away that information. Sam actually misses the first sign, finds the second. But look he's so commanding right now. He's keeping 3 players from Sentinels locked onto a site. Rover does have the res. Try and get this. Back up, yeah, we'll just be behind the wall. Shazam can't punish that.
Where's that mid lurk? It's Mixwell who's looking to maybe crack this open. If he can catch the 2 players rotating, that'd be perfect. Let's see what Mixwell can do here, though. He has to catch this one. There it is. Great work from him. And now the other 3 from Sentinels are on an island, but it is 3, and one of them is Tens. Probably one of the best in the world, just on the other side of this. And there he is waiting, Dapper by his side. Guns locked and loaded, 10 seconds. It looks like G2 have run out of time, run out of options, and run out of players. There's the bare minimum. I would...
That's so interesting to see as well. Like I said, Nuki faces the Owl drone. He's happy to let Sentinels know that he's there, but Sentinels do not falter. Again, Mixwell finds that kill, like you said, and it doesn't even impact the rest of the round because there's no rotation factor. There's already 3 bodies stacked up there. So it's interesting, really. I mean, you can argue G2 kind of victims of their own success there, where Sentinels just like, there's a possibility, Nuki's still going to find the kill, and they're going to try and collapse and end up on A.
Go again, the aggression. They're going for it again. Nuki. This checklist has worked against Sentinels. Oh, okay, he's got a good idea someone's close by. Reads it. Shaz. So dangerous between the 2 of them.
You can see the cogs turning there for Nuki. It's like, a Boombot's seen something. It's seen something close.
Kellogg's this time looking to punish. He peeks a little deeper, but it's actually Mixwell being caught in mid is the first blood drawn. 6 going to catch that, as Kellogg's is now going to at least take that long control. after maybe noting that Shaz is over somewhere else towards A, they can actually build up on this, but still no easy way through. Nuki this time now, starting to work towards middle himself.
Here.
Suffering on this wall for the time being. G2 not going to wait on that to come down, actually. And Zombs will find the spike carrier. Kellogg's unable to trade initially and will get revealed by the recon bolt, so has to back away the spike. In control of Sentinels right now.
That's the big one again, now more time. Last time the frag came in through middle so late. Oh, that's a bit uncomfortable. Maybe could have done more with that, and now he's feeling a little silly, but can he still make it work? Yeah, it looks good! Nuki does find Dapper, but now it's just gonna be Nuki! Oh my word, 2 more though, Nuki. Do you still have it in ya? Rez comes in, he can't get it done. Tens keeps Sentinels on a level field in that round. That was about to get so dangerous.
So unfortunate for Nuki on that paint shot. The fact that it gets stuck in the door frame, if that just bounces out, I think it forces Sick into a bit more of an open position, potential for him to fall there, and ultimately, Nuki a huge opportunity to just swing out with that showstopper. Those 2 seconds effectively altered the entire outcome of that round.
Okay, up again for Shaz.
Actually, the G2 purchase here, obviously, final round, but Spectres have got Mixwell on the only rifle here.
Oh dear. Here we go, Nuki! Oh, Nuki! He's just leapt into the arms and he's got the frag onto Shaz! But where's the rest? There they are! Kellogg's picks up the pace just as Nuki left off. And it's a 4v3. Dapper, Sick and Zombs are baffled, scratching their head! Sick can't quite adjust the spray well enough on the second. And now 2 stand. Dapper and Zombs fired up, trying to get that wall down for a quick bit of vision. But no one falls foul instantly. Zombs finds the first. Kellogg's. Oh! Zombs is nasty right now! The 1v1. Coldamenta, 8 bullets. Zombs on the other side. Coldamenta, he sees him, he gets him! It's G2 with a solid lead here.
That is not a scoreline I thought we would be looking at here in the first half of Icebox after seeing map 1, but what an insane tempo shift on that. And again, it's to capitalize on that weaker purchase, and it's executed perfectly by G2.